Hey everybody, CaptConCon here, and 2012 is coming to an end. 2013 is right around the corner, and with that, Minecraft 1.5 will be soon to follow in middle to late January, early February, most likely. This is going to be the Redstone update. They're totally adding things and changing everything Redstone and minecart related. I'm not going to talk about much about that besides the fact that they are adding strength, which means that the farther away it is from the source, the less powerful it's going to be. What this means for us is that with a daylight detector, a block which they're probably going to add in the update, I'm not 100% certain that they are going to add it, but they said most likely, so I would bet on it. But what this block would do is send a redstone signal with a strength depending on the amount of daylight available, and then it won't generate an output at night. So as the sun rises, your redstone contraption, whatever you have using it for, is going to be powered, and then at night when there's no sun, it's not going to be powered. So with this daylight detector, I got the idea, kind of like in Halo 4 with the Dominion game type where you build up your defense on your base if you capture it. What if during the day your base could just look like normal, your house, a normal living area, then at night your defense is raised and you have a big giant wall to protect you and everything like that people have normally now, but during the daylight it's kind of like, why do I need this? So I'm going to show you guys a quick way of how this works and then we can get to how to build it. Our daylight detector, which we're going to represent with this lever, during the day, the sun would be out and it would be generating power into our redstone, and it would have our fences down, all right? So during the day, you don't see the fences as much. You can still walk over them, so you can still use your whole area that you used to build as like a walking way if you want. So at night, if we set our time real quick, it would generate no power, it would go off, and your defense would come up. Alright guys, so let's get to building this thing. What you're going to need are your sticky pistons, your fence of either type. You got the wooden or the cobblestone wall. You need your redstone repeaters, your redstone. You need your redstone torches, your lever, which is actually going to be used as the daylight detector. And then you need a shovel and some dirt for digging. So what we're going to want to do is build a 2x2 trench, so to speak. And you're going to want to dig this as far as you want, depending on how big you want your wall to be. If you're building it like in between two, maybe like mountains or something, and it's only like a one-way wall, then that works too. If you want to protect your house and dig it all the way around, just make sure you build your trench so that it turns and goes into another 2x2. But for right now, we're just going to build a single wall. And then what you're going to want to do is take down on one side, one of the blocks on the bottom layer, a whole wall like so. Next thing we're going to want to do is place our sticky pistons on the wall opposite of where you dug into. We're going to just place our sticky pistons like this. I try to make these guides and everything to use resources that aren't too hard to get in survival worlds, because that's what I play in. And it can be hard to get at first, but I mean, if people have been playing for a while, they should have these resources without too much of a problem. So next thing we're going to do is connect our redstone to power up these repeaters, which will power all the pistons. After this, we can connect our redstone to a lever, which again is going to be represented by our lever, which is going to be the daylight detector, I'm sorry. Now, we have one of two problems that we can talk about first. We got the problem that the detector would be opposite of this. You know, the sun's going down right now, so technically, when it's night, your redstone would be off. And I mean, we got to place our fences too. So if it's going to nighttime, you want it to be unpowered and your walls up. So what we have to do is first change the time back up to daylight. And what we're going to do is make an inverter so that we change the current of the redstone. And to do this, simply we just place a redstone torch like this, then right next to it, the current's going through that and it's powered up, but we're going to bring our redstone back up here, place our torch. So at night it would be off and our walls are up, which is perfect, and during the day they're down. Now the next problem is, what if your redstone current doesn't go this far and you have a wall placed over here that's not going up? So what we need to do for this is clear away some dirt for some working space, and you want to place a repeater in the thing. So we got the current to travel that far. However, the one that we blocked isn't going up anymore. So we can get rid of that. We can go to the other side, break away some dirt, and then we're going to wire the redstone down and around so that we can easily, so that we can get it powered up and all working. So we'll bring it down like so. Then we can turn it. There's our piston right there. And I accidentally broke this right here, so we can place this back. Whoops. Like so. And then we can go down here, find out where our redstone is, and bring it all the way back up and around. You're going to want to go back towards your power source because the current is going to be traveling that far. We can break that right down here. A problem that you might run into is that it's not powering up, and that's because we need to place a repeater because, again, the current isn't going that far. We're going to have to break it again. Alright, so place this right here, this back up here, and look at that. We got the current to extend all the way. We got our detector to be off at night and then on during the day. So now we have a working wall. The last thing that we have to do is simply cover this up like so. So this way it doesn't look like we did anything under there. I mean, people looking at it or from the ordinary perspective, they aren't going to know all the work that we put into to wire these things. Alright guys, so that's basically it for this contraption. What's great with this daylight detector is that our inverter pictured here is going to be totally taken out, as well as the lever. This thing is going to be fully automated if this block works as they say it is going to. And it's going to be great. You're going to be able to do whatever you want during the day. You can even walk over your walls or anything. You won't have to hassle with gates or anything. Then at night, you don't even have to do anything. You can go to bed in your Minecraft world, knowing that your stuff is going to be safe against the creepers, skeletons, whatever is going to attack your house at night, because you will have a nice defense setup that goes by itself. I mean, it's great. Again, this is the simple method. I'm sure you guys can find a way to make this huge, but yeah, that's all there is to it. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. I'm going to have a lot of more videos on 1.5 coming up because it's a pretty big patch that's going to come up. They're changing a lot of things. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.